President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have nominated the former Chief of Defence Staff, Christopher Musa, for the position of Minister of Defence. And this is because the seat of the Minister of Defence is currently vacant because the Minister of Defence had resigned. Badaru, in the name of Badaru Abubakar. So he resigned about 2-3 days ago. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying that they should bring back the Chief of Defence Staff who they sacked before. They just removed him out of office mysteriously. Nobody knew why they removed him. So now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is bringing him back. And when I saw the news, I laughed. You know why I laughed? Because to be very, very honest, sometimes politics don't make these people see the truth and don't make these people see people that are capable. Now let me tell you something about Christopher Musa, right? On the 14th of June 2025, an attack happened in Yelwata where some headsmen pied over 200 persons in their homes in Yelwata, Benue State. They even set them ablaze. They burned them with fire. On the 14th/15th was when this thing happened. So on the 15th morning, when I heard the news early in the morning, I went to Yelwata. When I got to Yelwata, because I noticed that our media were not going there to go and cover it. The attack happened on the 13th. So I went there on the 15th morning. So when I got there, I went to the scene. It was horrible. I covered the whole scene. I made a video of it, went to different rooms. If you go back to the video, even though for some reason, Instagram, Facebook, all over social media, it has been deleted. I'm sure it will be on Twitter. Anyway, so I took a video. Some people will say fire don't burn. They burn children inside their house. You know, they light their fire everywhere. They bite people like animal. So when I posted it online, it shows a lot of awareness, right? In less than 3 hours, I had over 50,000 comments on that post, right? So it went so viral. The government were forced to put attention on Benue State, and they started going to Benue State. The police were there, army were there. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he was going to come. The whole attention was on Benue State. So after that, on the 17th, the Chief of Defence Staff made he appeared on Channels TV, and then he was asked some questions. The response he gave, I was not pleased with that, and as a result of that, I was so angry because I was traumatized. I went to Benue State, I saw the thing firsthand, and I started thinking that God, shit, this kind of thing happened to us. So when he said that thing on Channels, me, I blast him. I'm not gonna lie, I blast the man. So this was the day. This was on the 17th of June. I said the speech from the CDS General Christopher Musa on Channels News about what might be the cause of the Benue massacre by herdsmen just unlock another fear in me. At this point, to the great people of Nigeria, may our ancestors be with us. So when I posted this on the 19th, around 10, they just told me that army were looking for me. I said, army, okay. They said yes. I panicked. That's which while I'll go with army. I can't remember. Say I don't blast Christopher Musa. I say wow. Anyways, I just said no, wahala, let's go. Because two things came into my head. If they won't buy me, they don't buy me, since they already know where I did and they don't know how to track me. So let's go. I didn't know who was looking for me. They just said army was looking for me. Next thing I enter motor. They drove me. Boom. We got to Asokoro. When we got to Asokoro, we entered into the military base. When we got into the military base, we just drove out. Bam! When they opened the door, guess who I saw? Christopher Musa. When I saw him, I see the person when I blast online. I looked the man like this. This was on the 19th. This was at around maybe 11:30-ish. No, 10:30-ish. Then when we entered, he now told everybody to go outside, that they should leave the both of us to sit down. Then we sat down. Then he looked at me. He said, Verydarkman. I said, sir. He said, I know you. I said, yes, nice to meet you, sir. He said, do you know why I brought you here? I said, no, sir. He said, I need your help. Nah. I was looking at the man like, what? He said, I need your help. I said, sir, help on what? He said, you need to tell me everything that you noticed when you went to Yelwata. You were the first person with a camera that went there. People didn't go there. People were scared to go there. So you should tell me everything you noticed that day when you got to Yelwata. And what you think and the information that you might have gathered after the whole Yelwata thing. Coincidentally, before I came to Christopher Musa, I was in contact with some people that I believe were part of, or not really part of, the people that know the history of what is happening between the Fulanis in Benue. As a matter of fact, I was already talking to some Fulani. As a matter of fact, we had arranged a meeting with them, myself, to go into the bush. I was going to go into the bush to go and meet them, right? So I told him, I said, sir, because you asked, this is what I found out. These are videos. Because the Fulanis, they also sent me videos. They sent me a lot of videos about how they don't take by them. I can't tell them, say, even when I said videos there everywhere, how far? What is really going on? Like, when does this stop? The people of Benue have gone through attacks severally. At what point? This attack has been repeated on the people of Benue. At what point does it stop? Do you need me to come and ask your guy what is happening? Is he willing to speak? They said he's willing to speak. I told me. I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to come. Give me a location. They said they can't give me a location like that. But when I'm ready, they'll tell me how to come. Now, guess why these people spoke to me? They told me one thing. They said, you Verydarkman, we talk to you because you don't collect money. That was when I knew that integrity had brought me far. He said they were willing to speak to me because I don't collect money. Basically, these people observe. They have seen that Verydarkman does not do adverts, he does not do promotions and all that, he does not collect money, right? So they were talking to me, sending me videos. I can't post those videos here, but I have them on my phone. But I can't post those. They sent me different videos of their cows that were bite. I have a particular video where one of them was giving fuel to drink. A lot of them were burnt. Different. He was just sending me a lot of videos. Then me said, on the other hand, I was start sending him to that. When I said don't buy a lot of people. So where do we go from here? So I tabled everything to the then chief of defense staff, Christopher Musa. When he saw everything, he just said, okay, thank you very much. We'll take it off from here. Please, whatever information you have, you should let me know. This is a picture for those of you who don't see now talk. Then we took this picture that day, as you can see, on the 20th of June 2025. That's when we took this picture. Other people for carry and go post online. Imagine when they know, say I need the chief of defense staff for your house. This is when you are finding out, right? Because it was classified. But now I feel they need to say it because now I see. Because the reason why I'm talking now, when they said they had removed him as the chief of defense staff, I just shook my head. You know why I shook my head? Because that man is a man that was looking for solution. For that man to call Verydarkman to come to his house and look at me in my eyes. This is the chief of defense staff, bro. He looked at me in my eyes and told me that I need your head. That's somebody that is not ashamed to get information from anywhere. There's no pride whatsoever. Anything that will make him help the country is in for it. This is somebody that wants the country to move forward. So if he can come down to come and ask Verydarkman, that is above Verydarkman, is way above my level, right? If he can come down to say, okay, yes, this man can literally say, boy, should go and catch me and buy me. This should that wants me buy me. But he called me. He humbled himself to say, I need your help. Meaning that this man can go anywhere to ask for information to make sure he correct the security of the country. So the day that I saw that they removed Christopher Musa, I just shook my head. I don't talk, since that day I don't make any comments. I didn't say one thing till today when I talk. And the reason why I'm talking today is because I have heard that they've nominated him for the chief of, they have nominated him for the Minister of Defense. To be very, very honest, me, I'm not a politician, but I see that single act from Christopher Musa to come into his house to ask me questions and what I know, and start telling me that anything I get from now on, please, I should send it to him, I should alert him, that should alert the military, and I should alert him. That's anything you let me know. I know how many things I called him for after then. I say, Ogasa, the whole thing that happened in Edo State, it was him I called. I said, Oga, they demolish this place, I knew. I sent it to him. Did I mention that online? No. So if they're nominating him, I just hope he gets the position. I just hope so. But if he doesn't, mashallah. But I just hope, because that man is really passionate about the country, and it's not even about clouds.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Mr. President, we thank you and your government for constantly motivating past and present criminals in Nigeria to continue to dream big. For them to know say there is no limit to what they can achieve if they stay consistent and play their political card well. Thank you for your list of ambassadors of particular concern. INEC Chairman Professor Joash Amupiton, stay active and stay motivated. Ajay, we know say Tinubu don't motivate you as they appoint the professor of glitches, your predecessor, Mahmoud Yakubu. You say if you don't learn lessons, say if you play your card well and you are able to deliver your constituency or your polling unit, you too can become ambassador after your chairmanship. You can become anything. So Amupiton, stay active and stay motivated. There is no limit to what you can achieve. President Tinubu and APC government, the joke is on you. Una think say na Nigerians una they do, but now una self una they do. It is a shame of a government. Nigeria day before APC come, and Nigeria will outlive this regime. Nigeria go deliver itself and it go move forward. But the joke is on all of you. As una they send ambassadors they una appoint to go those countries. So when Reno Mokri don't reach the country where they send and make it go, part of the things where he go first tell the government where he go submit in later to, now to give them the result of his findings when he go Chicago State University, when he go do investigation to determine say the president where appoint him is a non-drug lord. That is part of the first things where Reno Mokri supposed to tell the government once he go there. Say as an ambassador, I been done go one state university, I go do investigation and I come to the findings say the person where appoint me is a non-drug lord. It should be part of the first things where Reno Mokri go tell the foreign government. Shame on all of you. Ori buruku leshe, a government that rewards criminality and brazen corruption. It be like President Tinubu request for the list of the who is who in the corruption World Cup. The best 11 players from EFCC now they appoint ambassadors of particular concerned. Former governors will get case with EFCC. Former directors of agencies will get case with EFCC. Ori buruku lenshe. People who are the pitting are repentant terrorists and Boko Haram. They not play their card well. If not, them too supposed to be ambassadorial nominees now to tell the world, say Nigeria defeat get repentant terrorists. We go call later represent the country as ambassador. What of Gumi? Why Gumi not even make it to the list of ambassadors? Those are the kind of people who stand to launder the image of Nigeria. They are proper representative to speak on behalf of the country. All these repentant terrorists and repentant Boko Haram, why did they not make it to the final list? They not play their card well. They go they regret for where they did now. Look at them. See them. They don't go to Oriburuku. On a normal day, they are supposed to be in this list of ambassadors of particular concern. Oriburuku Leshe Nigerian government. Nigerians, this is an opportunity for anybody who mean well for this country. We love ourselves. This is a time for Nigerians to wake up, to begin to strategize, to mobilize and liberate yourself. The good thing about Tinubu and APCB say they know they pretend. President Tinubu is not pretending about his agenda and what he hopes to achieve. It is up to Nigerians to wake up and deliver themselves. If you never register to collect PVC, forget about say INEC no go do this, no go do that. Register. Get ready for election. Make the rigged election through more than 100 and something million people who are determined to deliver themselves. Because all this one where they so na panic mode. They never even gather people finish. They will gather both kinetic and potential criminals and make ambassadors. Yeah, they smell. Now people like Anini will go quick die. If not, she be today, maybe they for make them into the list. Nigerians, for how long do you want to continue to lament and complain without taking action to deliver yourself? People where they oppress you, people where they cause all the criminality, they are not pretending about their strategy. What is the other explanation why they go appoint Mahmoud Yakubu as ambassador, waiting that they give all the psychopaths ambassadorship for? It is clear. The reason is simple. So if people where they destroy your life, no, they pretend, you too should not pretend about wanting to get freedom. A country that works for people of character and integrity, and not a country that rewards criminality. Once a majority say enough, it will be enough. The power of the people must always be greater than the criminals in power. Nigeria will work in my lifetime. Nigerians, wake up and end affliction, and make sure affliction does not rise a second time.